Hey guys! So this makeup tutorial is obviously coming to you from Scotland in my Around the World in 80 Makeup Looks, and this is number 6, so getting there extremely slowly. But this makeup look has been inspired by a road trip that I did recently. I took a road trip up the west coast of Scotland and the scenery was just breathtaking. It was so amazing, and the colours of the mountains and the hills were just unbelievable. And actually you're going to see some footage just now of the scenery, but you really have to excuse me in the video because it was so windy and my hair is like all over my face, it's like in my mouth, so I look really silly, but you'll just have to ignore that. And if you guys want to know how to create this really simple, gorgeous look, it's going to be great for green eyes, great for brown eyes. It's a gradiated white to green to brown eye with a really lovely peach soft flush cheek and then an apricot lip to complement that. Then please keep watching and I hope that you enjoy. Hey guys, so this is the landscape that's going to inspire me for my next tutorial. We are in Skye just now and it is incredible. Like, the scenery is amazing. All these greens and browns. I'm gonna get a car come past in a minute. Just absolutely beautiful. You can see the mountains in the background here. So I'm going to do a green and brown eyeshadow inspired by all of this. It's just incredible. So I've already done one eye, and I'm going to show you how to do the other eye. So you can see it's been really inspired by the countryside that I just showed you there. It's got like a white inner corner for like the mountains, and then the greens and the browns on a gradient for all the hills and everything. And it's a really great look if you have green eyes or brown eyes. It's really going to complement them. So I've already put an eyeshadow primer on, and next we're going to take a nude matte eyeshadow. This is Brulee by MAC, and you're just going to place this all over your eyelid, and this is just going to give you a base to put all the other colours on top of. So now you've got your base on, what we're going to do is we're going to start off on the inner corner of the eye and we're going to work our way out. So to start off we're going to use a white eyeliner pencil. This is NYC Cosmetics, and I'm just going to place this on the inside corner of my eye. And this is really just going to give a nice wide-eyed look and just give it a bit of a blend. So after that we're going to take another light colour, and this time I'm going to go with a shimmery green colour. So I'm going to use one of my Inglot eyeshadows, and this is Pearl 412. It's a lovely shimmery light green colour, and I'm just going to place this on the inside corner of my eyelid, blending it into that white as well. So not really going very far along, just keeping it really on the inside. I'm just kind of patting it on. This is again just going to really open up your eyes, and it's such a pretty colour. It's kind of sort of got gold flecks through it. So now we've got that, we're going to take a darker green colour, and this is really a very green. This again is an Inglot eyeshadow, and this is AMC number 58 green eyeshadow. It's got a slight amount of shimmer in it, but not very much. And I'm going to take a flat brush and I'm just going to place this on the first half of my eyelid, blending it into the light green colour that we've just done. Again, more just patting this on. So we're taking it about halfway and we're stopping there. And then you're just going to lightly blend that into the other colour. Like so. So next we're going to move on to the browns, and we're going to blend the browns into the outer corner of the eye and into that green. So I'm going to use my Naked palette for this, and I'm going to actually mix two colours. They're both shimmery. colours with a bit of a gold through them, and I'm going to use Smog and, oh there you go, Smog and Dark Horse. And I'm just going to blend that into the outer corner of my eyelid, and I'm not going to take this into the crease line yet. Again, we're just sticking to the eyelid. So I've not done my foundation yet, just because the Urban Decay eyeshadows, you often get a lot of fallout on your cheek here. So I'm just going to wipe that off after we've finished and then do foundation. So we're just blending that into the green. And then you can kind of blend that along your crease line, but don't take it too far up. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do a bit of blending with a nice fluffy brush just to take all these colours together, and I'm going to go back to my Naked palette and I'm going to use a matte light brown colour. I'm going to use this one here, this is Buck, and I'm going to take my nice fluffy brush and I'm just going to blend my crease line and blend all those colours together just to join them up. Like so. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to darken each of those colours in slightly, as when you blend it kind of gets lost. So we are going to take our Dark Horse again. I'm just going to darken in that brown colour, and then often because you've darkened in the darker colour, you lose some of the green inner corner. So I am also going to go back to my green brush and I'm just going to pat that on again, blending it in to the brown. I'm also going to take a small amount of product underneath my eye. So I'm going to take the light colour that we started off with, the Inglot Pearl 412, and I'm going to just blend that slightly onto the inner corner of my eye underneath. And I'm also going to go back to the green colour as well, and I'm going to take that slightly underneath as well, but just keeping it to that inner corner. So now what we're going to do is we're going to move on to our eyeliner, and for this I really like having the eyeliner in the waterline. It's not something I do that often. I tend to wear my eyeliner underneath and have my waterline free of eyeliner, but I really like the effect that this has. So for this I'm going to use Midnight Eyes by Rimmel, and this is 002 Mysterious, and it's a gorgeous, I'll show you it, a lovely sort of goldy brown colour. So I'm going to place this in my waterline. And I'm also going to take it slightly underneath as well in the outer corner, joining it onto the green that you put underneath. Like so. And now we're going to do our top eyeliner, and for this I'm going to go back to using a black liquid eyeliner. I'm going to use my Styly felt tip pen liner, and it really is like a felt tip pen, and I'm just going to take that along the top of my lash line. And I'm going to flick it out as I get to the end as well. I'm also going to take that on my inner waterline here, just for a bit of a more fuller, darker look. So that's the eyeliner and eyeshadow done. Next we're going to put on our mascara. What I'm going to do now though, since we've finished putting on all of our eyeshadow, is I'm going to wipe away that excess that has fallen down and is making me look like I have a rather black eye. And then what you can do is you can apply your under eye concealer. So I'm going to take my Touche Eclat by Yves Saint Laurent, and I'm just going to place this underneath cover up my under eye area. Again, just tapping with your fourth finger until it's all blended in. Like so. So moving on to mascara, I'm going to take my Urban Decay Cageless eyelash curlers and curl my lashes first. It's always really important to curl your eyelashes as they appear much, much bigger when you go to put your mascara on, and they're nice and curled as well then. So these eyelash curlers are really great. They don't have the cage, so you can kind of just do the ends of your eyelashes or the full length of your lashes. So this is my new mascara find, and this is Soap and Glory Thick and Fast Mascara. Soap and Glory have just taken out a range of makeup, and in fact I just wrote a blog the other day reviewing all of Soap and Glory's, like my favourite Soap and Glory body stuff and moisturisers and exfoliators, so you can check that out on my blog at FionaHendersonMakeup.wordpress.com. But I really love their new mascara. It's got a great brush, it's really thin and tapered at the end, and then it's a lot fatter at, well, it depends what the end is, but okay, thin at the top and then fat at the end. And I find this really easy for getting all your little lashes and then building volume at the edges. It's also really dark and it's not clumpy at all, and it really seems to lengthen and give my eyelashes a lot of volume. And you can get the end ones with that the little end of this brush as well, and then just make them nice and thick with the fatter bit. And also do your bottom lashes. Like so. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take our highlighter and we're just going to highlight under the brow bone, and then that's the eyes finished, and I'll show you guys how to finish off this look. So I'm going to use my MAC cream highlighter in Pearl, and I'm just going to blend this with my finger underneath my brow bone. Just add a nice bit of highlight and to lift your eyebrows up as well. It's like an instant facelift. And while we're on the subject of eyebrows, we're also going to fill our eyebrows in for this look. Mine are really needing threaded, but I've been holding out because I'm away to Africa in like 8 days now, and I want to get them done just before I leave so that it lasts me. So I'm going to use my Browsings by Benefit and a nice angle liner brush, and I'm just going to just tidy them up and sort of put all the eyebrow hairs together in a nice arched shape, and just fill in any gaps that seem to be missing. So that they still look really natural. They're just a lot neater, like so. And that's the eyes finished, and let's move on to the rest of the face. Okay, so to finish this look off, we're going to apply our foundation. We're going to get a really lovely peach flush cheek, and then we're going to complement that with some apricot lips. So I'm going to start off with my primer. This is Makeup Forever's HD Micro Perfecting. It's a bit of a tongue twister primer. You just need a sort of pea-sized amount, and you're just going to apply that all over the face. And this is really just going to help your foundation to stay on longer all day, and it also provides that perfect base for your foundation to go onto. So these primers come, I think there's like 6 different primers in this range for all different skin tones and skin types, so you can pick your correct one. This one is just the original, and it's just for covering up sort of pores and any, what is it? It doesn't say on it. I think it's for like big pores and just smoothing the skin. It doesn't like even your skin tone if you have like really red areas or anything. So next I'm going to team that with the Makeup Forever HD foundation. My colour is 117. And I'm going to apply this, again I'm just going to apply this with my fingers, but you can apply this with a brush or whatever you want. And I'm just going to apply a very light amount because I want to keep, that's my mirror, I want to keep this base really natural looking. This foundation's really lovely. It's definitely got more coverage than other foundations, but you can mix it with a moisturiser if you don't want it to be so heavy, or just apply it really sparingly. But it does give a really beautiful flawless finish, and it's really good for photo shoots. It's light reflecting, so it has really lovely particles in it. So now I'm going to take my concealer as well. I'm going to use my Touche Eclat, which I use under my eyes, and I'm just going to apply this around my nose and blend that in. You can use any concealer you want. It's always a good idea to conceal around your nose because that's usually, on most people, a redder area. And I tend to use this highlighting concealer so that my lines here, when I blend this in, I blend them upwards to make them appear less deep. So we've got our base on, we're going to move on to the cheeks. So for this, I'm going to start off with MAC Peaches blush, which is a really gorgeous peachy orangey colour. And I'm just going to apply this to the outer side of my face. And I'm not going to apply it along my cheekbones in a strip like this if you were doing that for like a contoured look. I'm actually going to apply it in almost a triangle, so that's that really soft focus flushed feel that you're seeing on a lot of the catwalks just now, and I'm really taken by this placement of blusher here. So I'm literally, you can see, doing a triangle shape here. And once you've got your face turned this way, it really does just give a really soft finish to your face. Like so. I'm also going to apply a small amount on my temples as well. And I'm going to do the same the other side. Again, taking it in that triangle shape. So you are still going up the cheekbones, but you're taking it down here as well. And again, just placing a small amount on my temples here. Like so. Next, to add a bit of a lift and still a bit of colour here, I'm going to mix two of my HD foundations together, and these are the two that I really do love to mix together. Now, number 14 and number 13 a really light pink colour and then a more peachy pink colour. And what I do is I mix the two on the back of my hand. I'll show you in a minute. So I've got them on the back of my hand here, and I mix them together, and then with this nice big flat buffing brush, I buff them into my cheekbones up here, my upper cheekbones, and slightly into the apples of my cheeks as well. And that just adds a really soft, fresh amount of colour. So keeping it higher than, you've gone here with your darker one, and I'm applying this higher than that. Like so. So that's giving you a really lovely soft flushed look, and to complement that, we're going to finish off this whole look with a really gorgeous apricot lip. So I'm going to use this is an Yves Saint Laurent. It is 144, and it's a really pretty apricot coloured lipstick, and I'm going to apply that on. Oh, it just broke. That always looks good. So I'm back with my lip brush and my now broken lipstick, and I'm just going to apply this colour. So it's a really gorgeous colour. It's going to be really warming on the face. Like so. And that's your look complete. So this is, I absolutely love this look. I fell in love with it the day I did it, when I was like looking at all the scenery, and I just thought, you know what, those colours work so well together. I'm going to put them all on my face and wear it as makeup. So I hope you guys are going to go away and try out this look. And I should be bringing you another look from Scotland before I leave, but if not, I'm away to Cape Town on Tuesday next week, which I'm so excited about. So you guys will probably be seeing me from Cape Town next time as well, and I hope you all have a good week. Bye!